Are you a Concord resident?
I am.
And how long have you lived here?
Since 1981,
When and where were you born?
New York City.
Where did you grow up?
New York City.
What was it like growing up in New York City?
It was a residential neighborhood, so mostly playing with the kids on the block. Pretty much sheltered from most of the bad things that happen in the world because it was a working class community. We didn't really have much, one car, one TV, one phonograph, but we had more time together. My mom was able to stay home. She didn't have to work. So it was nice having her home and home cooked meals.
Where is your mom's family from?
My mom's family's from Wales and from Ireland.
And where's your dad's family from?
From Poland and England.
Would you ever want to go to any of those places, like Ireland, Poland?
I've been to Ireland and England and Wales.
Oh, what was it like?
Oh, well, let's see. I went to Ireland back in the late 70s, so it was kind of a third world country. Still not a lot of cars, a lot of bicycles, mostly farming in the rural areas. And then we drove across and took a ferry over to Wales, went through the mountains, so kind of rural, and then down into London, obviously another big city. So it was a combination of city and very rural agricultural areas. In fact, in the town I went to, the big thing they took me to because I was a visitor was the pig slaughterhouse. I got a tour of a slaughterhouse. That was the big deal in town.
How is it different from Concord?
Well, Ireland's changed a lot since then, but Concord is becoming much more international. Over there at the time, Ireland was pretty much mostly Irish. They didn't have a lot of immigrants, which they have now, and there were a lot of people from other EU countries. So then Ireland was pretty much a monoculture at the time. And really the Catholic Church held sway at the time.
I think so. Can I get it closer, possibly, just in case?
Okay.
What is your ethnicity?
Pardon?
What is your ethnicity?
My ethnicity.
Ethnicity.
My ethnicity. That's an interesting question. I consider myself an American because I was born here, but my background, as you would be Polish, English, Irish, and Welsh.
What brought you to Concord, New Hampshire?
I came here for work. I was working for the Friends program. I was running the emergency shelter on weekends.
Oh, I'm doing Friends program next year.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, yeah. How is living in Concord different than you expected?
Well, than I expected. I'm not sure what I exactly expected. Concord, when I moved here, felt more like a small town. Now it's feeling more a little bit like a city, and we're seeing people from all over the world, which is a nice change because the food's gotten a heck of a lot better because people bring their culture and their food, and also everyone has to solve the same problems. So when people come from other cultures, they bring other solutions, and therefore there's more to choose from.
Definitely. What surprised you about life here in Concord?
How freaking white it was when I first moved here. Because I grew up in New York City, I was very used to a diverse culture, and it was very monochromatic, both in terms of thinking, in terms of cultural activities, in terms of food. Thank God that's changed.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have any children?
No.
What does the word family mean to you?
A bunch of people, as Patty said, that you can count on and also you can fight with, because those are the people closest to you, so your passions are stronger with them, both the love and the hate on that. And also the fact that in a family, there are people that pull together in times of stress, but they also have opinions about how you should be.
What is your definition of happiness?
Happiness is a transitory emotion that, for me, that comes and goes depending on a lot of ephemeral things, like the kind of day, the type of people you meet, the type of food you eat, all those types of things, as opposed to joy, which is an undercurrent in one's life that sort of would be the difference between in the ocean, the wind wave and the swell. The swell is a constant, and it underpins everything you do, whereas happiness comes and goes.
What is your greatest fear?
That as a country we going to remain separate, and country is really divided now, like over President Trump, and the fact that people won't be able to talk to each other anymore.
And what is your greatest hope?
That we overcome that the fact that I'm talking to you and that you're doing this project says we have hope.
Yeah. All right. Thank